So I came out here looking for whiskey, and I broke my leg in the middle of a blizzard. I juiced my last flare. Hopefully somebody saw it. If my wife sees this, my kids, I love you guys. I shouldn't have came out here. Oh, finally. Help! Oh. What did you bring me? Oh, the whiskey dude. The whiskey dude sent you. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, and welcome back to Whiskey Quest. If you're new to the channel, my name's Antonio, and this channel I'm going to review whiskeys from all over the world. Good or bad, I don't care. I'm going to review them. I'll add a drop of water to each of them just to see if it changes. And if that's something you like to watch, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Let's move on with this review. So here I got the fourth and final whiskey sample that I got from the whiskey dude. This is the Crater Lake Reserve Rye Whiskey. I'll put a link to his channel down in the description below. Go say hi to him. He was very generous in donating these samples for me to review. This is a limited edition bottle aged for 3 years in new American charred oak. Bottled at 48% ABV, 96 proof. And from what I could see online, the prices range from $35.99 to $45.99. So there wasn't much online that I could dig up from this whiskey other than it's an Oregon whiskey. I think the mash bill consists of 95% rye and 5% malted barley. And they do use some Cascade mountain water to proof this down. But I did find out that you can find this in about 26 different states, Illinois being one of them. Alright, so let's move to that portion of the review where we get to nose it and taste it. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the color. This has a really nice, light, honey kind of color. 3 years, picked up some nice color. Alright, let's move on to the nose and see what we get. First thing that comes at me is like a berry kind of note. I'm thinking blueberry, so I'm going to go with that. Very sweet on the nose. This is something I wouldn't expect from a rye. So there is some oak in the back, but those berry notes, they really take over this nose. And that alcohol is not very aggressive either, so it's very, very mellow because of those berry notes. Let's move on to the taste and see what we get. Cheers. Excellent stuff. Lots of rice spice, black pepper right up front. Tiny hints of like a chocolatey kind of note. Some char, a little bit of nuttiness coming through also in the back end. Kind of thin on the mouthfeel, but it does coat your mouth pretty good. I'd say the finish is somewhere towards the medium side with some woody and nutty kind of notes at the end. Pretty good. Let's add 1 drop of water and see what happens with this. Be right back. Alright, let this sit for about a minute or two. I'm anxious to see what happens on the nose with some water. Let's see. As always, these tend to change pretty good. Getting some nice honey notes, nice maltiness going on. But that honey is dominating the whole glass here. Alright, let's move on to the taste and see what happens. Cheers. Picking up lots more oak here now. Lots more nuttiness. Some chocolatey kind of qualities going on too. But it's really more of that oak and nuttiness going on. You do get some kind of a caramel kind of note in the back. This time it leaves me with a nice silky mouthfeel. Wow. Usually the water makes it thinner, but it's pretty good mouth coating. You still get like a good medium kind of finish going on. So my final thoughts on the Crater Lake Reserve Rye Whiskey. $35 to $45. I think that's a great price for this whiskey here. It's got some really nice notes going on. That blueberry that I got without the water, and then adding some water gave me some honey notes. Something I didn't expect coming in from a rye whiskey. Now I'm getting some deeper caramel kind of notes now that I'm almost done with the glass. So I'd say if you're getting into rye whiskey, definitely put this on your wish list because it's really good. Alright, so that's it for the fourth and final sample review that I got from the whiskey dude. Again, a link to his channel will be in the description below. Go ahead and check him out. And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Don't forget to drop me a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Cheers, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. If you like whiskey, subscribe to Whiskey Quest.